An Ohio senator just introduced legislation to change the state's marijuana laws.
If it's passed, the legislation would raise taxes on weed and reduce the number of marijuana plants that you can grow at home. Annabelle Childers spoke with those for and against the legislation. She breaks down the two sides of the debate.
In November 2023, Ohioans voted to legalize recreational weed. The first licensed sales began this past August, and according to the Ohio Department of Commerce, more than $240 million in recreational marijuana products have been sold since then. Wednesday, Republican Senator Steve Huffman introduced Senate Bill 56, a piece of legislation that would change Ohio's marijuana laws as they currently stand. If passed, the bill would raise the sales tax on recreational marijuana from 10 to 15%. It would drop the number of legal homegrown marijuana plants from 12 to 6 plants per household, and it would reduce the potency of THC allowed in vape products.
It's about a 15% tax in this particular bill. That doesn't seem like a lot to me compared to the risk involved with our kids.
Rob Crane, a doctor who works with an organization to prevent tobacco addiction, argues the bill should be just the beginning of putting parameters on the weed industry.
If you expose kids at an early age to high doses of the drug, you're much more likely to change the architecture of their brain in a way that makes them susceptible to addiction.
Karen Janes works at the Landing Dispensary in downtown Cleveland and earned a master's in cannabis science and therapeutics.
They're trying to cut down on people using high potency. Not only will they continue to use the things that they need, they'll go somewhere else to get it, and that won't be as regulated and safe.
On top of those concerns, Janes argues customers will simply shift their dollars elsewhere, hurting local businesses.
And people are already, always saying that Michigan's prices are less expensive.
Now, this bill is 147 pages long, so it covers a lot of ground. If you want to read that bill for yourself, you can find it linked on our website at wkyc.com.
Great information to know. All right, Annabelle, thank you so much.